Hey, what's up everyone? You're here with Goran from Pick Dawgz, and thank you for joining me here for your League 1 free picks on the January 1st, 2023, guys. It is a new year. I wish you a happy new year, everyone. And let's kick it off. We have six games of League 1 on January 1st. It's going to be an exciting day in France. And we have some excellent matchups, some teams in dire need of a win. And without further ado, guys, let's kick it off with this Monaco versus Brest matchup. Brest, one of the weakest defensive teams in League 1. They are in the relegation zone in 17th place, doing a decent job when it comes to scoring goals. They average just over one scored goal per game, but their defense is conceding 2 goals per game on average. And like I said, they are one of the weakest defensive teams in the league, and especially on the road, where they haven't done anything, pretty much anything this season, and they're gonna have a very hard game against Monaco here. The team that, granted, is not great defensively, yes, but the team that's capable of scoring a lot of goals, and the team that scored 7 goals in their last 2 games won both of those games, and their current form is pretty good, and that's gonna be a massive advantage for them here. As far as Brest goes, they have conceded 10 goals in their last 3 games. They're letting goals in left, right, and center, and they have beaten Monaco on the road last time 12 years ago, almost 13 years ago now, and I just don't see it happening here, guys. I think that Monaco is in much better form here. They have the better team, they have more quality, and I think they get a win here. Could Brest score a goal here? I think they could, but it's not going to be an easy task to accomplish. However, I think that Monaco on their own can get us over 2.5 line here, and I think they get a nice win. So I'm taking Monaco to win and over 2.5 goals at even money, guys, for this one. Second game of the day is between Angers and Lorient, guys. Angers is a very desperate team. They are at the bottom of the table, if I'm not mistaken, in the League 1. Yes, and they will be getting relegated. It's going to be impossible for them to get out of it. I mean, not impossible. There's always a slight chance for them to be able to accomplish that, but they would need to make a sharp 180 turn and start winning some points both at home and on the road. Could potentially this be the game where they get a win? They could, because Lorient is not in good form right now. However, Lorient is much better defensive team than Angers is, and they actually deserve much more than they got against that game against can't remember who they played a few days ago, but they deserve the win in that one, not to lose that game. But I think that Lorient gets the win here, guys. We are getting nice plus 150 on Lorient on the money line against a very weak Angers team, and that's what I'll go with here, guys. I'm taking Lorient on the money line plus 150. I think it's definitely worth the risk, and I think it's gonna be a very nice payout for us. Third game of the day in League 1, guys, we have Nantes versus Auxerre. Nantes, a team that, I don't know, they have lost only one of their last 4 games, but they are just not performing that well at home this season. Only 2 wins alongside 4 draws and 1 loss. But the good news for them is that Auxerre has only 1 win on the road, 6 losses and 1 draw, and they are not a good team overall. Auxerre also has a few injured players. That's definitely gonna reduce their depth, which is something they will need for this game. And the fact that they have scored only 7 goals on the road while conceding 22 in 8 games is gonna be a huge problem for them. So for me, guys, this one is simple. Even though Nantes hasn't done well at home this season, I'm taking Nantes on the money line at home. I see them getting back on the winning track here against this Auxerre team, the team that it is fighting to stay above the relegation zone, but I don't think they will get any points here. So I'm taking Nantes on the money line at minus 117, guys. Another game we have in the League 1 is between Toulouse and Ajaccio, guys. I mean, this one honestly could go either way. Toulouse is in a horrible form right now. 4-game losing streak in League 1, while Ajaccio actually is on a on a nice positive streak with 2 wins and a draw in their last 3 League One games. And I think they will have a say in this game, despite Toulouse being a plus 100 favorites at home, which is, I think, only because they are the home team here. But overall, they haven't won any of their last 7 games. And like I said, I think Toulouse will get a decent number of chances here. They are healthier right now than Toulouse is. And I just see Ajaccio getting on the scoreboard. Now, the thing is that Toulouse is a very good team when it comes to scoring goals at home, with 13 scored goals in 8 games, and I think they will also get to the scoreboard. Like I said, this one could go either way, but I'm taking both teams to score at minus 136. I'm not going to try to push it into over 2.5 or anything like that. I'm just going to stick to both teams to score. Minus 136 is a solid price on 2 struggling teams and 2 teams that could really use a win. Next game we have, guys, is between Lyon and Clermont. Lyon, a very, very good team so far. They started the second half of the season with a win, and they actually had a very, very good game against Brest by scoring 4 goals on the road, which is something that certainly boosted their confidence ahead of this game, because they need to keep winning games if they want to get to that Champions League spot. It's not going to be an easy task for them to do, because the competition for one of those top 3 spots is pretty strong in League 1 this season, and I think that quality-wise, Lyon is much closer to the Europa League this season than to the Champions League, but that doesn't mean that they can't fight for it, and I'm pretty sure they will. Clermont is a decent team so far this season, in 11th place with 19 points. They have scored a decent 19 goals and conceded only 25. I think that they barely stayed in the league last season, and this is a significant improvement for them. However, their current form is very, very bad. They lost to Lille at home. They lost in a few friendly games as well. They are not scoring a lot of goals, and when you face a team like Lyon, the team that's capable of scoring in pretty much every third or fourth chance they create, it's not going to be an easy task for Clermont to get a positive outcome out of this game, guys. I'm siding with Lyon here, and I'm taking over 2.5 goals as well. Plus 106. If we see Clermont scoring, I think that's going to make our pick hit a bit easier. But if not, like I said, Clermont is not performing well defensively right now, and Lyon is scoring quite a bit goals over the last few games. So I think that Lyon on their own can get us over 2.5 if Clermont doesn't get to the scoreboard. So, guys, Lyon to win and over 2.5 goals at plus 106. That's going to be my pick for this game. And, guys, the final game of the day in League 1 on January 1st is between Lens and PSG. 2 outstanding teams, especially Lens, who is in second place with 37 points, which is 7 points below PSG. But the way Lens has been playing this season, it's absolutely amazing. They are undefeated at home. They are actually perfect at home, not undefeated, with 6 wins out of 6 games. They are defending extremely well, and this is either going to be a very dull game or it's going to be an exciting matchup with a lot of chances, because Lens actually might feel that they have a chance in this game, that they are good enough, that they're doing enough to get a win out of this game. And I agree, PSG hasn't shown much in that first game back. They got a win from a penalty spot at the end of the game against Strasbourg 2-1. Neymar conceded a red card in that game. Messi is not yet back, which means that everything will fall down to Mbappe once again. He will be carrying this team, and the way he's been playing this season, he's been playing at the World Cup, he's in excellent form, and now that he's the only one, not the only one, but pretty much the only player in good enough form to score goals for PSG, he will be the one that will get them on the scoreboard if they score here. Like I said, Lens, guys, has been perfect at home, and they see this game as a good chance to get a win, to get a positive result, to get a bit closer to PSG in the standings. And for that reason, guys, this one was kind of simple for me to make a decision on what to take. I'm taking both teams to score in over 2.5. We are getting that at minus 107. It'd be nice if it went into plus money until the game time, but even minus 107 is a pretty good price. And like I said, it's gonna be either a very dull game where neither team is gonna do much, or it's gonna be a very exciting matchup where we see a lot of chances, back and forth football. And I think it's gonna be the latter, guys. I think that Lens sees these games potentially as a chance to get a win, and I think they attack. And let's be honest, PSG is very vulnerable when put under pressure. So both teams to score and over 2.5 goals in this one for me, guys. That's it, guys. These were free picks for League One on Sunday, January 1st. For my best bets, go to the Pick Dawgz previous section and see what I have up there. And for more free picks, go to the Pick Dawgz YouTube channel, guys. Subscribe, hit that like button, and I'll see you soon with more free picks.